Hey everybody, today we'll be learning about multiplying and dividing fractions. We'll say the multiplication first and then the division. Let's say you have a recipe that calls for 4/5 cup of chocolate milk, but you want to cut the recipe in half. So how much chocolate milk do you need? Well, to cut anything in half, we simply multiply it by 1/2. Since our recipe calls for 4/5 cup of chocolate milk, we need to multiply 4/5 by 1/2. Before we multiply, we need to make sure that the combined fraction is in the simplest form. Now what I mean by that is we need to make sure that the numerator and the denominator do not have any common factors other than 1. So looking at our fractions, 4 and 5 do not have any common factors other than 1. But what about 1 and 2? 1 and 2 also do not have any common factors other than 1. Similarly, 1 and 5 also do not have any common factors other than 1. But what about 4 and 2? 4 and 2 have a greatest common factor of 2, which means we can simplify it further by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by GCF. If you're not sure how to find GCF, I recommend you to watch the video on greatest common factor on this channel before you continue. So, after dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 2, we get 2 times 1 over 5 times 1. Now that we have simplified the fraction, we can just multiply the fractions. 2 times 1 is 2 and 5 times 1 is 5. So the answer would be 2/5. This means you need 2/5 cup of chocolate milk to cut the recipe in half. Pretty simple, right? Now let's see how to divide fractions. Here are some steps to divide fractions. First, we take the reciprocal of the second fraction, and then we multiply the fractions. For an instance, let's divide 3/5 by 8/9. The first step is to take the reciprocal of the second fraction. But what is a reciprocal? Do not let this term confuse you. A reciprocal of a number is just another number that when multiplied together, their product is always 1. Or you can just simply say that the fraction is flipped upside down. In this case, the reciprocal of 8/9 is 9/8. Let's see if this is true. By multiplying 8/9 and 9/8, 8 and 8 will cancel each other out. Similarly, 9 and 9 will cancel each other out, and then we are left with 1. Now that we have the reciprocal of the second fraction, we can perform the division operation. Using the reciprocal requires us to switch the division operation to multiplication. Now we can multiply the fractions simply. After multiplying the fractions, we get 27/40. So I believe now you have a good understanding of how to multiply and divide fractions. I have a few questions for you to check on your learning. Give it a go and tell me how it worked for you in the comments below. So that wraps it up for today. I'll catch you in the next session. Till then, keep learning and take care.